Well, thank you very much, John Howard. We are now joined by the new men's basketball coach here at the University of San Diego, Mr. Steve Lavin. Steve, how have you enjoyed your time here at USD so far?
It's been a whirlwind, but a wonderful, surreal experience. Just the embrace, authentic love that we've received from the USD community and the athletic program, and I just look forward to continuing to meet other coaches and colleagues and friends on this campus.
So why this school and why now?
Well, I grew up on the West Coast, 24, 25 years in San Francisco and 24, 25 years in LA. I did spend 5 years in New York and a 3-year period in West Lafayette, Indiana. All different, right? But, my father went to USF. I was in their Hall of Fame. My familiarity with the West Coast Conference was a factor, but San Diego in particular, the great education, a beautiful location, a place that I feel is ideal for recruiting purposes, and so I think we can, elevate our purposes with what we offer to young people.
You obviously had such great runs at UCLA and St. John's, but it's been a while since you've been a head coach.
Sure.
Any fear there? Not necessarily fear, but any worry about having not been a head coach in a while?
Yeah, more that challenge is what attracts me because I miss the coaching and teaching and being on a college campus. My father was an educator at Cal Berkeley, San Francisco State, College of Marin, Dominican, Drake High School, Reardon High School, and our parents really emphasized education with my siblings and myself. So for me, this is a natural. I enjoy broadcasting. I'm grateful for it. Developed a lot of friendships. It was nice to have a second career, almost an extended sabbatical in broadcasting, but coming back to coaching feels like home, like a natural fit. And it's only been 3-4 days, but the energy, the adrenaline that I wake up with each morning, the sense of purpose, is at a high level, and I just feel like it's a good fit. It's tough to measure or quantify it. Either you feel that or you don't, and we're off to a good start, even though it's early.
Yeah, and you mentioned it's only been 3 or 4 days. I don't know how much time you've been able to look at this, but do you know what will be the biggest challenge from a basketball perspective at this program?
Well, I think, it's continuing to recruit. And so, how quickly are we able to bring along the returning players in terms of developing, their game, but then also bring in some new pieces and build cohesion between the returners and the new prospects. And how quickly we can do that really determines what type of season we have next year. But also, I'm realistic that, there's going to be a learning curve, and it's a new program. And so I also have to be patient, but move along at the appropriate pace so we can be competitive both out of conference and in conference, and trying to play our best basketball come February or March. And that's always the goal or the blueprint, the roadmap, so to speak.
And then my final question I have for you, just what are you most looking forward to in this role?
I think it's the, camaraderie that is inherent in team sports, and working with the coaching staff and players towards common goals because we all share the love of basketball, and we're competitive by nature, and so you want to win, but you want to win with integrity, and you want to win in the classroom. And really the most important thing, the biggest responsibility I have is putting young people on a positive trajectory in their career after basketball, and that's where we have to deliver on the promise of the university's mission and aims in terms of being an educational institution.
Steve, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.